Hey, I'm Eddie Redmayne, and we're here with RedEye, and we're talking about Les Miserables, which opens Christmas Day.
Hugh Jackman went without water for 36 hours before the opening sequences. Anne Hathaway lost a lot of weight. Russell Crowe walked 28 blocks in the rain to audition. What's something you guys felt like you sacrificed for these roles?
I can tell you what she sacrificed. So she had to sing her main
Combination
song.
of those things, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, Sam not only had to contest with the most hardcore corset you've ever seen, it was a sort of gravity-defying thing in which her waist was a sort of about that small, but also she had to sing her song in the pouring rain whilst crying. So I think you win the prize. I think you take
a combination.
Jackman and Hathaway down.
Lost a bit of weight, walked in the rain.
You didn't
Kind
make
of
him
the
put on a
lamest
corset
theme.
too, just so he understood what you were going through?
I tried, but he just wasn't up for it.
Yeah, I think Marius in a corset might make the fanatics question it a bit.
Well, then what's something you felt like you sacrificed, Eddie?
Oh, God. I'm going to be totally honest. I remember sitting in rehearsals with Tom Hooper, the director, and he'd be like, "Where is everyone?" And I'd be like, "They're all in the gym." And he'd be like, "Aren't you like the romantic lead? Shouldn't you be?" I'm like, "Yeah." I get to wear really smart costumes and sort of hold a gun.
We were all like, we were like a little gang of like, yeah, 5 pounds to go, woohoo, high five. It was like, yeah, there you go.
Was someone leading the workout charge altogether?
We had a personal trainer, and it was all done in a very healthy way. But it was a bit of a gang of us. And that was really nice because you got support there, kind of. It's funny.
What I found amazing for this troupe of people who were all sort of losing weight, I've never seen so much food being brought on set, because when you do one of these things, they sort of make you eat constantly throughout the day, but sort of little nibbles of things.
Yeah.
So it was amazing to watch.
And
While I
then baked
stuffed
potato
my face.
would go in his direction. It was like, no!
Well, Samantha, a lot of people have talked about all the people you beat out for this incredible role, Taylor Swift among them. What have you heard from fans about that specifically? And if Taylor were here, what would you say to her?
I think whenever you audition for a role, you're always up against so many fantastic people, and I just think it does you no favours to kind of get yourself involved with that kind of gossip, or because some things are true, some things aren't true, and if you spend any sort of time focusing on that kind of thing, then you're detracting away from the time that you could be using to fully like immerse yourself into that audition process. So I think it's kind of you kind of try and just stick to your own thing and try and go in there and do your best and not concentrate on all the other stuff around it, because I think that can kind of
Drive you insane.
Well, were you aware at all of the other people who were up for the role at the time?
Not really, not because you get told, but then you get told of people who are going in, but you kind of, I don't know really, I didn't really think about it. I was just constantly going, oh, what am I doing? I need to do this, I need to do that. And it's, it's a bit like the biggest audition of my life, and I've never wanted a role more. And so I can honestly say I think I put 100% into putting my absolute all into this audition process, I think.
What's another like pop song or something that you can recall having in your head recently that you were like, get this out of
God,
here?
there is an actual answer to this, because we've been
this.
touring around various cities, and as a team, sort of group, Sam keeps humming this song brilliantly. But
I just, when someone says something like a phrase, and I went, I'm wide awake. And I can't stop doing it, and it's like, and we all like finally go like a few minutes without the song being mentioned, and it's like, I'm wide awake, and I just can't stop singing. I love Katy Perry, but
is that the only line from the song that you know?
Yeah, that's it. But then I go, I'm wide awake. Da, 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 da. How annoying is that? I
you want to join in here, Eddie?
Yeah, I don't know the song that well, so I'm the only person that it hasn't been like driving insane. But
I think maybe I should learn the words and then not. I don't know. Maybe we'll just pick a new song.
I love Katy Perry. I don't know that song. I'm slightly disappointed in myself.
I think it's like her new single, but da, 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 da. It's not like this. She has got words to it. They actually fit in somewhere.
In theory, we'd assume.
In theory, they're somewhere. The words are somewhere. But yeah, that's it. Very annoying for everyone else.
How long do you guys think you could go singing everything?
What do you mean?
Like in the movie, there's hardly any dialogue.
Oh, right.
How long do you think
if that
you could
was
go
real life?
in real life?
I think I could do it.
Be careful what you say here, because I feel like he's going to ask us
like
to do it.
Okay, so firstly, my rap skills aren't that good, so my rhymes wouldn't be that good on the spot. Yeah. But I'd say I've spent a large chunk, if you think in percentages of how long I've spent in my life actually through song, that's quite a high percentage because I've done like musical theatre since I've been 17. So that's like 8 shows a week for a year since I was 17. That's a lot of singing. So I would love to think of myself as the girl from Enchanted. You know the girl? Wow.
Amy, is it Amy?
Yeah, Amy Adams in Enchanted, but I can't think of her character name. It's going to really annoy me. But yeah, I'd love to be like that.
Well, I'm interested that you bring up rapping. How much does that come into play?
Rapping does not come into play in Les Mis. I can honestly
yeah,
say that.
No, well, that's true.
What I mean is, like when you're singing all the time, you've got to. If I was to sing to you now, I'd be trying to think in rhyme,
Yeah.
like a rap artist. But
Yeah.
there is no rap in Les Mis.
So how long do you think you could go if we started
I-
after the interview?
After the event, I don't think I could last very long. I feel like she could. I feel like
Yeah.
I think you'd be a bit of a demon at it.
Have either one of you ever sung for a crush before in real life, the way that you do in the film?
Absolutely not. No, I would be so embarrassed.
Yeah. I find sort of the idea of singing generally randomly in life mildly sort of terrifying, but I'm one of these hideous people that I will go to karaoke and I'll sit there going, no, not me, no, you sing, and then I'll have a few drinks and then you cannot take the microphone off me. I like sort of hog it aggressively.
Yeah.
So I think it's all, I couldn't do it until I think I'd need a bit of help to get me to a place to be able to sing to a loved one.
So what are your preferred karaoke songs then?
I love karaoke, but every time I get up onto the karaoke machine, it's like, I can't think of anything to sing. It's like I can't ever think.
Sorry, Sam and Amanda and Annie went and did a karaoke night the other night.
other night in New
apparently
York.
it was pretty breathtaking.
It was hilarious.
So
We
what
were like,
did you guys do?
well, I think Amanda was attempting some rap, and then halfway through she go, how does this song go? And we were like, you picked the song. And then Annie gave an incredible rendition of Don't Rain on My Parade. And then I was like, and then it was just like halfway through, we were like, hang on, what are we doing? I was like, can we sing Girls Just Want to Have Fun? We were jumping from couch to couch. It was like 13-year-olds at sleep who were like, I come home in the morning light. It was hilarious. It was so much fun. But
Gutted I missed it.
I'm sad that
If
you
I
weren't
put
there.
that on video, put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
So what's your karaoke song?
I don't know, probably a bit of Meatloaf.
Would you care to belt out some of that now?
Yeah, but I always go for Meatloaf and then forget that Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell, is about 27 minutes long. So I get through about that or, Bohemian Rhapsody. So I sort of run out of steam after about 5 minutes.
But Out of Hell, it's like the longest song.
Yeah, it's my brother's favourite song. So I was sort of trained singing that when I was
Yeah.
young.
Well, I was interested last night. You mentioned learning how to sing really forcefully without contorting your face in a
Yeah.
strange way. I was curious if you're able to demonstrate what the difference is. You don't have to sing.
You love a challenge. I love it. I do like to do a challenge, but I just feel like I'm not up to the task.
You don't have to sing. I'm just wondering, like,
What the faces would look
well, because
like.
it looks so natural in the movie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder what
Well,
that.
I think when you see, if you see like an opera singer or a musical theatre performer like in full flow, big old belt, their mouths are so huge, and you can actually, if you look hard enough, see like almost
It's
right
like
down
the Disney
to the
cartoon. You see the sort of
yeah, you can see that. Yeah, and so it's kind of like creating those sounds, but with a kind of not a neutral face, but so you don't like you're straining to sing. You just I mean, it'd be hard to give an example without like being really annoying to
But it's
everybody.
it's all right in the moments of like serious angst, like in Empty Chairs and Empty Tables, which is the song my character sings, a sort of survivor's guilt song. All his friends have died, and you can sort of go at it in veins and tears and sort of contorted. That sort of works. But if I'm doing a sort of love song, it's sort of, oh, who's that mank person? Let's get him off our screen,
Well, I was interested, Eddie. I read at some point you said that you felt ignorant about films, but you were getting better after having been chastised by a lot of actors. I
Yeah.
don't know if you remember
I do,
saying that or
yeah.
what. Can you tell what you were referring to there as far as being chastised by someone?
I was doing a film called The Other Berlin Girl, and I was working with Scarlett Johansson, and she was like, so you know that bit in The Big Lebowski? And I was like, I haven't seen The Big Lebowski. And she's like, you haven't seen The Big Lebowski? And she's like, well, you know that bit in that Woody Allen film that is... And I was like, at what point do I lie and pretend that I've seen it? And she was like, what have you seen? And I was like, well, I kind of started out in theatre.
Not Newsies, though,
Not
clearly.
Newsies. Okay. So Scarlett sort of accrued from all the guys working on that film, a sort of list of films that I should watch, and I've slowly been working my way through them.
So have you seen Big Lebowski now?
I think it's a fantastic movie.
Do you have a favorite line?
No, I can't quote it. I'm not a sort of quoter. I have a bad memory for that.
Yeah, that's my probably one of my pet peeves. That I feel really bad when someone goes like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I think I did this to you the other day with Up.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of Pixar films, and they make you cry. And we went. I was like, oh, you haven't seen it, and I always go, no, I'm sorry, and I get so panicked when someone says, oh, we've seen that, and I'm like, no.
It's so funny.
It's like, hang on, you haven't seen it? No, I haven't. You must have seen it. I haven't.
Mm-hmm.
How? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it was hilarious because she literally did that. So you haven't. So I was like, oh, memories
I
of
totally
someone
did
else
that.
doing this to
I
me.
feel like I totally picked on you. I'm so sorry.
Not at all.
We're just about out of time. I want to make sure I get to what's coming up next for you guys. Eddie, there's been some rumors about Amazing Spider-Man. Is there anything you can comment about that?
I feel like, again, we were asking Sam earlier about other people casting. With the internet, it's extraordinary that I get told stuff that I've never heard of before. I go, that's wonderfully flattering, but no, I don't have any plans at the moment. So I'm.
Yeah, it's funny. You get told news about yourself that you don't know, and
you're
you
like,
go,
wait a second, guys.
I guess someone will go, is this?
that?
Oh wow! And you're like, oh, I didn't know that. That would be known. It's
I heard you were playing Katy Perry in some upcoming biopic.
Not gonna spread rumors, but I have been practicing.
I know.
Imagine.
That's awesome.
Seriously,
I'm
I am
so-
imagining right
yeah.
now. It's quite good.